Well, good evening, Tiger sports fans. Tonight, here from the Jungle and Liberty Center, it's girls basketball JV edition. You can't hear me?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, Cole just plugged in right there. He took all my sound away.
Well, it's still the JV
Now I
edition.
can hear
so.
you. Do you have him? No, she doesn't have you.
All right, we'll
get it figured out.
All right. We'll figure it out here. But the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets come to the Jungle to take on our Liberty Center Lady Tigers. I'm your host, Mark Bly, and on the call, the snowman, Phil Snow. And seated next to us, the rose between two thorns, Kiki Mas.
Yeah, Cap, it should be a pretty interesting ball game here tonight. Perrysburg comes in at 15-0. Our Lady Tigers, tough loss on Thursday, as we know, but really got off the schneid there playing against a quality Scott team. The Coach Weimer said that she was really happy with the way that her ladies played aggressive all game and really just played their brand of basketball. So it'll be interesting to see how they do here against a really nice Perrysburg team who always just finds their way to have a really nice ladies athletics programs.
Yeah, and the City League teams are kind of interesting. You never know what you're going to get. Scott was very physical, and, they played a good game. So Perrysburg ought to be a good challenge. I know Kiki and I were talking before the broadcast started that these girls are about at least 2.5, maybe 3 games behind due to limited quarter games and whatever. So,
it's nice that they're able to get one here and against a quality team at that. So it'll be Foz Knight to jump in the center for the Tigers, and it'll be Janie Bortz to jump in the center for Perrysburg. Coach Weimer did stress that during the scrimmage, Perrysburg was able to get the better of them. But she preached to her squad. This is a new team, and they've got a lot of experience now, and this should be a pretty good basketball game. As Zentek working against the pressure there, kicks to Foz Knight, now to Crew. Crew finds Foz Knight. Foz Knight shot fake, now kicks to Atkinson. Atkinson's three-pointer misses long, no good. Addie Zintek tried to crash the board, but it'll be off her hands and out of bounds to the Jackets. So now it'll be Lauren McConaughey. She will handle the point. Kicks it over there to Everett. Everett now driving. Kicks cross court. Headed for Tori Trzynski, but it will be just over her head and out of bounds, and a turnover for the Jackets. So, Kiki, both teams didn't have school today. Could see a slower first start. Not being active all day, being at school. So it could be an interesting first quarter just to get a feel for each other here for these teams.
For sure. I know that when, during volleyball and especially during track, if you happen to have that snow day, you come out and you're just feeling a lot heavier than you typically would.
I think that's a great word to use. Your legs are just feeling a little bit heavier than what you think. And just as we say that, Maddie Bailey with a quick drive to the baseline and scores on the layup. Tigers lead it 2-0. Now McConaughey kicks middle. That's Fryer. Fryer now will control the point. Working against Hope Atkinson. This man-to-man defense for the Lady Tigers. McConaughey now left wing. That's Everett. Everett now down to the corner to Fryer. That's Everett. Thought about the Everett now down to the corner to Fryer. Fryer thought about the now they'll kick right side over to Trzynski. Trzynski now back kick right side over to Trzynski. McConaughey drives baseline, cut off nicely there by Maddie Bailey. Baseline cut off. And now a turnover for the Jackets. There by Maddie Bailey. Maddie Bailey, a very aggressive good defender, showing her wits there. Maddie Bailey, a very aggressive good defender, showing her wits there, and a good job forcing that turnover.
Sure.
I think Maddie, we talked about her having her own little injury struggles a little bit during volleyball season. So nice to see her being struggles a little bit during volleyball season. On the court, nice to see her being healthy and being active on the court. She is known for her pesky defense now on the drive. Zintek over to Atkinson. So Crew now on the drive. Zintek. Atkinson waits the cutter. Good job there by Foz Knight on the drive. Puts up the left-handed shot. But a nice block there by Janie. Puts up the left-handed shot. But a nice block there by Janie Bortz. And the rebound will go to the Jackets. She's working against Bailey, and it'll be a foul called on Maddie Bailey. She's working against Bailey, and it'll be a foul called on Maddie Bailey. You'll live with that aggressive nature there for Maddie Bailey. That you'll live with. Will get it out of aggressive nature there for Maddie Bailey, and the Jackets will get it out of bounds. Just underway here at the Jungle, and the JV contest only. Just underway here at the Jungle. Play there. Nice catch inside by Kendall's play there. Nice catch inside by Kendall. The Mefford puts up the shot. She was able to drive. They're going to get a foul on number 3, Hope Atkinson. And they're going to get a foul on number 3, that will be her first team second, Atkinson. And it will send Kendall Mefford to the line for the Jackets. Second, and it will send Kendall Mefford to the line for the Jackets. First free throw on the way, hits back iron, rims the front iron, free throw on the way, hits back iron, rims the front iron, misses no good. One more coming. So she'll have one more coming. She'll dribble with the right hand, sets, puts up the free throw. Nothing but net on the second one. The Jackets are on the board 2-1 here in the first net on the second one. And the Jackets are on the board 2-1 here in the first. Look to set up their pressure. Atkinson kicks to Zintek. Perrysburg will look to set up their pressure. Atkinson Tigers do a nice job to beat the Perrysburg press. Now they'll skip Tigers do a nice job to beat the Perrysburg press inside the Fosnight. Top side and set the offense. Lost it momentarily inside the Fosnight. Get her for a traveling violation. Lost it momentarily, and I think they're going to get her for a traveling violation inside.
Up. Fosnight. Yeah, they got to get the ball
up.
Down there. She's up here.
Fosnight's not.
I think that's the
down
right
there.
pass if you're the Lady Tigers, though. You definitely want to get that high post entry. If you're the Lady Tigers, though, you definitely want to get that active with their hands. And as Cap said, Fosnight brought it down. Being active with their hands. They were able to get scrappy. Fosnight brought it down. Shot three-pointer up no good by Mefford. Shot battled for by Bortz. No good by Mefford. And they'll say battled for by Bortz and Fosnight. And they'll say and Perrysburg will have the basketball.
Guys, I think this will be a good test for Fosnight. She's finally got a girl that's her size. A good test for Fosnight. A little bit more finally got a girl that's her size in terms of getting rebounds and boxing out. Than her test for her in terms of getting rebounds and boxing out.
Rebound. Three-pointer there put up by Mefford. No good out of bounds. Three-pointer there put up by Mefford. No good out of bounds. And it will go to the Tigers. Cap, I think that's a great point. And it will go to the Tigers. Cap, I think that's a great point. Legs and she doesn't work early down there. Looks like she's been a pretty good rebounder thus far for the Jackets. She already has a good rebounder thus far for the Jackets. She already has a couple of really going to have to box out. Cap, that's a good point. Fosnight's really going to have to box out. Bailey now on the right wing. Good skip pass to Crew now on the right wing. Crew to Zintek, now back to Macy Crew. Crew to Zintek, now back to Macy Crew. Against the man-to-man defense. Tigers will work around the perimeter, working against the man-to-man defense. Fosnight out at the top. Crew finds a cutting Bailey. Bailey does a nice job to grab it. Finds a cutting Bailey. Drives the basket. Does a nice job to grab it. And then drives the basket. I think they're going to get a floor body foul call. I think they're going to get 12, though, is what they'll say. That's Sydney Everett. I thought it was 35 where she was saying.
You know, it's a weird call when we all three look at each other. You know, it's a weird call when we all three look at each other.
Try to get it inbounded. And it's thrown away and inbounded there on the floor. And it's thrown away and tripped there on the floor. Kendall Mefford was great effort there for the Jackets to try to keep that ball alive. Great effort there for the Jackets to try to keep that ball alive, but it goes out of bounds to the Tigers. Atkinson now will control the point for Liberty Center, working against the man-to-man defense. Crosses over. Liberty Center drives, kicks top to Bailey. Crosses over. Drives, Bailey all the way in the paint. Good job there by Bailey. Missed the jump shot. All the way in the paint. Good job there by Bailey. Missed the jump shot. Zintek crashes the board. Good rebound there by Janie Bortz. And she'll clear it for the Jackets. McConaughey will be on the drive. Good extra pass. Little floater on the drive. McConaughey tries to battle for her own rebound. No good. McConaughey tries to battle for her own rebound. Jump ball called. Sticks her nose. Possession arrow stays with. It'll be a jump ball called.
You know,
possession arrow stays with Perrysburg.
You know, we talked a lot. Kiki, we talked a lot about her volleyball. She shows that in basketball. She don't care. She showed that volleyball. She shows that in basketball. She don't care. It was hers. It was hers.
So I was wondering. I thought the possession arrow kept it with Perrysburg. Okay, so I was wondering. I thought the job there by the scores table to Perrysburg. They gave correct it to that. Good job there by the
you give me the ball, I'm throwing it. We're going, man. If you give me the ball, I'm throwing it. We're going, man.
I mean, there's no question on my end. If you give it to me, Moeller will check into the game now for Liberty Center. Chloe Moeller will check into the game now for Liberty Center. Kick top side, newly entered into the game, Leah Getchy for the Jackets. Side, newly entered into the game, Leah Getchy for the Jackets. Thought about the three-pointer. Good job there by Zintek to recover. Thought about the three-pointer. Good job there by Zintek to recover. McConaughey, she misses the floater up, no good. Chloe Moeller on the rebound, stripped away on the backside there by Chloe Moeller on the rebound, stripped away up, no good. Rebound inside, three-pointer up, no good. Rebound inside, another offensive board for the Jackets. Her shot up, no good, and another offensive board for the Jackets. Well on the offensive glass. So Liberty Center's going to have to the boards well on the offensive glass. Liberty Center's going to have to get the look inside. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Great defense will get the look inside. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Great defense from Fosnight, and the Tigers get the board. Forced Bortz to kind of take a fadeaway jump shot there. Forced Bortz with her length did a good job. Great pass there by Zintek with her length did a good job. Great pass there by able to gather it, puts up the shot, no good. Good defense. Fosnight able to gather it, puts up the shot, no good. Good Jackets will run. Now the Jackets will run. Over to Getchy. Getchy now over to Bortz. Bortz swings it around over to Getchy. Getchy now over to Bortz. With it on the wing, guarded by Moeller. Over to Mefford. Now over to McConaughey. Guarded by Moeller. McConaughey guarded by Zintek. McConaughey drives all the way up with the right hand. Shot up no good. Drives all the way up with the right hand. Shot up no good. Rebound over to Leah Getchy. Floater right at the foul line. They're going to floater right on Liberty Center. It's going to be on number 2. Maddie called on Liberty Center. It's going to be on number 2. Third here in the first quarter. 2:02 to play. And third here in the first quarter. Back to the line is Kendall Mefford for the Jackets. Back to the line is Kendall Mefford free throw for the Jackets. Rims out long, no good. Her first free throw second up. One rims coming. Out long, no good. As Carly Fryer checks back into the game for the Perrysburg Jackets. Fryer well checks back into the game for the Perrysburg Jackets, as well as Reagan Gosses.
Kenzie Fuller checks in for the Tigers as well as Kenzie Fuller checks in for the Tigers as well as
yep, number 15, Peyton Hageman.
Oh yeah,
Macy Crew also checked back in for Liberty Center. Macy Crew also checked back in for Liberty Center. Second free throw good by Kendall Mefford. She's 2 of 4 from the free throw line good by Kendall Mefford. She's 2 of 4 from the free throw line here in the quarter. Now Moeller over to Atkinson, loose ball there, unable to corral. Over to Atkinson, loose ball there, unable to corral. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. The Jackets. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Get it inside now to Mefford. They'll get it inside now. Good drive to the hole, off the iron, no good. Good drive to the hole, inside to Gosses, her shot up, no good. And rebound inside to Gosses, her shot up, no good. And good pass up there from Atkinson to Moeller. Moeller, good pass up there from Atkinson to Moeller. Moeller, good bounce pass. Going to her or Hageman. Now Fuller will corral it. She knows what to do with it. Puts it on the deck. Now Fuller will corral it. She knows what to do with it. Puts it on the deck. Shot up, no good. And rebound inside to
right-hand left lane. Oops. That was the old right-hand left lane.
Mefford with it.
Oops.
Dead ball out top. Over to Trzynski with it. Dead ball out top. Over to Trzynski. Good bounce pass inside, but wasn't ready for it. There good bounce pass inside, but wasn't ready for it. There was Gosses. Gabby Conrad now will check into the Jackets for Liberty Center. Gabby Conrad now will check into the game for Liberty Center.
Like, okay. One of the Tigers touched it or something.
Like,
had to.
Okay.
So one of the Tigers will get it out of bounds or something. Had to.
They'll kick it inside to Getchy. Getchy on the drive, and she will put up the shot. Getchy on the drive, and she will put up the shot, and she's fouled.
Just out hustling Liberty Center on right now. Perrysburg just out hustling Liberty Center on the offensive boards. That'll be a discussion at halftime.
On number 15, Peyton
or at the quarter break. That'll be a discussion at halftime. Box out. Or at the quarter break. Hustling you.
First free throw rims out. No good. First free throw rims out. No good. That's Leah Getchy.
Getting quite the slow start for sure.
That's you know, a 2-2 game. We had talked about it. No school today. Might have seen a slow game. We had talked about it. No school today. Might have seen a slow moving first quarter. Stagnant. Both defenses playing pretty well. Offenses a little bit stagnant. Both defenses playing pretty well. Perrysburg will take the lead on the Leah Getchy free throw. So Perrysburg will take the lead on the Leah Getchy free throw. She tries to cross-court it to Fuller. Muller will have it. She tries to cross-court it to Fuller, and stolen right there by Bortz. And the Jackets will take the possession. Getchy back to Mefford over to Bortz. Mefford up left side. Bortz now right wing back to Mefford over to Bortz. Back up top. Bortz now right wing to Fryer. Fryer will dribble it back up top. Good job there. Good extra pass by Mefford. Great defense from there. Good extra pass by Mefford. Able to come away with it. Great defense from Crew. And she kicks top side able to come away with it. Carly Fryer drills it. And she kicks top side for the three-pointer. And Carly Fryer drills it. Hustle play there, as Kat mentioned once again for the Jackets. Extra hustle play there, as Kat mentioned once again for the Jackets. Hageman tries to cross-court it, passes intercepted. Hageman tries to cross-court it, passes intercepted. And the Jackets now will have it. Just under 30 seconds here to go. And the Jackets now will have it. Just under 30 seconds here to go. Getchy's pass intercepted by Crew. Getchy's pass now Crew intercepted by Crew. Seconds. Has it on the right wing. Will have it with 15 seconds. Tries to find a cutting Conrad, but that one's stolen away. Tries to find a cutting Conrad, but that one's stolen away. Carly Fryer in a frustration foul by 22. Carly Fryer in a frustration foul by Crew, and not a good foul there if you're Liberty Center, as you're going to give the Yellow Jackets 2 free throws down at the other end, 86 feet from the basket. So I know a frustration foul there from Crew, but not a good foul there if you're the Tigers, down 6-2 here in the quarter. So Fryer will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw up on the way. Front iron rolls in good. Second free throw now will be coming. Carly Fryer. She sets. Takes the jump shot, or excuse me, takes the free throw, gets it to go. 10 seconds now here for the Tigers. They'll try to beat this Perrysburg pressure. Moeller now has it over to Crew. Crew with 4. Now with 3. Conrad now tries to go underneath the Hageman, and it's stripped away there by Janie Bortz. And that is how the first quarter will come to an end here as Perrysburg leads Liberty Center 8-2 as we get ready here to start the second quarter.
All right, hey, we always like to thank our sponsors because these guys make these broadcasts possible. KK Collision, the leader in the automotive repair industry, right here in Northwest Ohio, 27 years. Meyer Badenhop Insurance since 1933. Northwest Ohio's been the home of the Meyer Badenhop Insurance Agency. STN Design, your home for custom screen printing and embroidery. The Affinity IT Group, cybersecurity managed services for your company's demanding computer needs. 3Chord, sign it, sew it, screen it, promote it. Davis Farm Services, that family-owned agronomy business serving Northwest Ohio farmers for well over 50 years.
50 of them.
50 of them. How many? 50. Swanton Welding's been providing their customers with the highest quality metal fabrication services since 1956. Pamela Dick Leatherman, P's and Ello's Pizza, that family restaurant right uptown Liberty Center. Pizza, subs,
and
wings,
all kinds of good stuff.
Salads, appetizers, you name it, they got it. Gerald Grain Center's that farmer-owned cooperative. 9 locations, one right here in Liberty Center. Holgate Metal Fab with 14,000 square of fabrication. Kiki, it's you. Feet of square feet
Words
of fabrication. We'll get the rest of the sponsors in. I don't know what I'm doing.
Both teams struggling from the floor. Liberty Center was 1 of 7 in the first quarter. Perrysburg 1 of 15. However, Perrysburg with 6 offensive rebounds, 10 total to Liberty Center's 2. So turnovers fairly even. Free throws being a key part of this as Perrysburg's made some free throws there as Fosnight takes the jump shot. Misses no good. Janie Bortz on the rebound. Now McConaughey with it. She'll kick it up ahead to Fryer. Her 3 no good. Rebound to Hope Atkinson for the Tigers. So good job there by Liberty Center. Kiki for a one and done there for Perrysburg. Able to get a good rebound there. Now they'll try to get it going on offense. Fosnight, another jump shot. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. Good. Just what the Tigers needed there. A made bucket, and it's 8-4 now. Perrysburg leads it. Good defense there by Atkinson working against McConaughey. McConaughey now able to get some room. She crosses the timeline. She'll kick it out now. Fryer has it right wing. McConaughey now. She'll get an open 3. Misses no good. Rebound backside to Bortz. Back over to McConaughey. Thought about the three-pointer. Now she'll drive wing. Good tip pass there by Moeller. Now on the drive again, that's Everett. Good defense there by the Tigers to adjust. And once again, one and done for the Jackets. Crew with it now left wing. She'll kick it over to Atkinson. Atkinson now. She'll get it to Crew. Crew now left side to Moeller. Moeller with it on the left wing. Tries to hit Zintek. Zintek unfortunately just tripped, and due justice happens
Bails her
as
out.
Lauren McConaughey tried to grab the loose ball, and it'll be out of bounds to the Tigers. So Tigers now with it offensively. Hope Atkinson will control. She'll go right side to Crew. Crew now in the corner to Fosnight. Back to Atkinson, over to Crew. Crew, three-pointer. Misses long, no good. Backside rebound to Fryer for the Jackets. McConaughey on the push. Good job there by the Tigers' defense. Fosnight and Atkinson team up there to play some good defense. And once again, Tigers one and done. And now Atkinson tried to go ahead to Zintek, and a loose ball out of bounds to the Jackets. So Tigers a little sped up right now offensively, but Kiki, they have done some adjustments and are boxing out better here in the second quarter.
They have. They look a lot better going into this quarter and came out more aggressive. So
now McConaughey with it. She's working against Zintek. McConaughey drives. Layup up no good. Rebound, fought for. Good play there by Zintek. Finds a way to a jacket at Fryer, but Aletha Fosnight will clean up the gas.
Never, ever throw it in under your basket.
Somehow found a way to get to Fryer for the Jackets, but Tigers avoid trouble there and back on offense. Atkinson now over to Crew. Crew back to Atkinson, and unfortunately Atkinson cut there at the time that Crew threw it, and it'll be out of bounds and a turnover for the Tigers. So now McConaughey will have it, working against that pressure defense from Maddie Zintek. McConaughey, left wing over to Trzynski. Trzynski now over to Fryer. Fryer working against Atkinson. Fryer now backside to Everett. Everett drives. Her right-handed shot up, no good. Rebound battled for by Trzynski, but a good job there by Fosnight to come away with the rebound. Now he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2, and there's that speed. Kiki from Chloe Moeller. She knew right away what to do with it. Drove to the basket hard, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was called on number 35, I believe. They're going to get Tori Trzynski for the Jackets. So Chloe Moeller at the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers.
And if you're out there watching us, we are introducing some new software into the fix here. So we're still messing with the audio and whatever. We apologize for the offsets here, but we're working out the details. And you got to love computers, don't you?
Yeah.
And Moeller missed the first free throw, but a full timeout taken. So we'll get a break in the action. Timeout taken by Coach Weimer and the Lady Tigers. So, Cap, while you got a minute, do you want to finish our sponsors?
Let me try to get those other 2 sponsors in here that I went tongue-tied. Know your words. Use your words.
Use your words.
Holgate Metal Fab with 14,000 square feet of fabrication
That's
area.
the one.
Holgate Metal Fab is your shop that you can count on for your fabrication needs. Sattler Meats from our farm to your table right there on South Perry Street. From their farm to my table to my belly.
Yeah, and if you're joining us here tonight, just keep in mind that our boys Tigers are on the road tonight at Perrysburg. JV and varsity action there tonight against the quality Perrysburg program. But, Cap, you know, what a win for that Tigers program Friday night against the Blue Streaks. First time in 24 years.
24 years.
Since 1999.
You weren't even born yet.
That the Tigers have beat Archibald in basketball, and you know it just seemed like they were in control. Liberty was in control
the
the whole
point guard
second
on that
half.
team?
1999.
Yeah, who was the point guard? Actually,
I don't even know. That's
Jesse Miller.
Miller. I was gonna say, was that Greg's freshman year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesse Miller.
And it's no coincidence that Grady has his coming out game in that game, and just you know they needed all the momentum plays they could get, and they just came up with every one of them at the right time for a great win. And you know they're able to ride some momentum. They could give Perrysburg a good run there as Gabby Conrad tries to tip out the offensive rebound. A lot of hustle back there for the Tigers. A lot of speed on the floor right now. And the layup is no good, and they'll say out of bounds off of Liberty Center. So, you know, it just looked like Sydney Everett had a free clear reign to the basket there, and all of a sudden you get 3 Tigers sprinting back, and they able to cut her off to be able to make her miss that layup. Good inside position. Great pass from Bortz, and 1. Good finish there from Janie Bortz on a great interior pass. Good extra bounce pass inside. Able to get Fosnight on her backside, and she scores the layup and will go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And with 2:40 left, Perrysburg takes a 10-4 lead with the possibility of another point going up here. And that
Second free throw no good.
Rim,
I didn't think it hit the rim, but
must have.
Maybe it grazed it. Atkinson might have got away with a carry there, but she'll continue with the offense. Left wing. She'll go topside now to Conrad. Conrad back to Atkinson. Atkinson, great catch in traffic, but good hustle there from Trzynski. And I guess they're going to get a fan excused out of here.
Well, that was interesting. He didn't even really say anything. I could hear it.
So we'll go back to action here. Be Perrysburg basketball after the officials' timeout. Perrysburg on the inbound. It'll go over to Mefford. Mefford now kicks it right side. That'll be Everett. Everett kicks it over to Breyer. Breyer now kicks right wing. That's Mefford. Her three-pointer up, misses long, no good.
Liberty's got to get a rebound.
That running layup up no good, and Fosnight answers the call with a rebound over 2 people. Good rebound there by Fosnight. Now Conrad will have it. Over to Atkinson. Atkinson now kicks it to Fosnight in the corner. Fosnight waits for help. Now over to Moeller. Back to Atkinson in the corner. She'll trigger the three-pointer. Misses long, no good. Zintek, great hustle, tries to save the rebound. But it'll go out of bounds to the Jackets. So set to inbound will be Leah Getchy. Jackets working against that full court pressure. It'll be into Mefford. Mefford now. Good job there to skip it to McConaughey. McConaughey now will pull it out and control the point.
1:28 left here in the second quarter. That's a push.
And
yep.
They're going to get an offensive foul called on Perrysburg. It'll be on number 14, Lauren McConaughey. Cap, you want to continue with their point there?
Oh, no. She just put her hands out and pushed. Macy Crew, I think it was, but trying to make some room.
As I think Peyton Hageman checks back in for Liberty Center. Cross-court pass to Conrad. Conrad tries to go middle to Crew. Loose ball gathered there by Crew and a jump ball called. And it will give possession to the Jackets. So it'll be number 30, Getchy to inbound. She'll kick it over to McConaughey. McConaughey controlling the point. Kicks it over now to Gossas. Gossas working with it in the corner against Crew. Looking for some help. Crew, good defense, and she passes it off the leg of Mefford out of bounds. And good job there by the Tigers to force that turnover. You know, Kiki, we'll see if we can get a bucket here with under a minute to go to kind of cut this lead down a little bit from 10-4. Maybe we can get it to 10-6, 10-7 if the Tigers can get a bucket. Now Conrad kicks it over to, tries to go to Crew, but intercepted there by Perrysburg. Now Getchy with it on the drive, puts up the floater, no good. Rebound to Hageman for the Tigers. She'll go to Zintek. Zintek now, cross-court pass to Moeller. But Moeller and Conrad were both there and unsure, and it will result in a turnover for the Tigers. So 10-4 remains the score. Jackets lead it with 37 seconds here to go.
And like I said, we are slowly but surely working out the details of the broadcast, so I appreciate your patience out there. And we're trying to...
What is this, your first day in the office, Cap?
It's
Come
Cole's.
on, man.
Cole's first day. I'm blaming it on him. He's over at the next booth.
Yeah, we got two booths up here now. You be careful. Good backdoor play there from Perrysburg, and it's finished off inside by Leah Getchy. Nice little play there as Jamie Boards caught it at top side at the wing. Found the cutting Getchy, and she scored.
Drooping. That's a lazy pass. I mean, that's really all that was.
Getchy got away with the travel, gets an offensive rebound. McConaughey skip court pass to Gossas. Now over to Mefford. Mefford's runner in the lane doesn't go. And Macy Crew will get the rebound for the Tigers. And that is how the first half will come to an end here at the Jungle with your score, Perrysburg leading it 12-4. And Cap, as me and Kiki talked about to start, both teams a little sluggish and slow. Maybe no school has a little bit of effect on that, but both teams going to have to make some halftime adjustments and see if we can wake some offenses up here to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, Liberty's got to deal with the rebound issue right now. Perrysburg's just out rebounding them probably 4-5-1.
It was actually 10 rebounds to 2 at the end of one quarter.
Well, and Diamond Dan Kessler over there is on the stats. We'll have those in just a second. Oh, look at that. He's, as I say it.
Stats are cool.
Yeah, it's because stats are cool, Mr. Statman down there.
Yeah, and Liberty Center better defensively on the board. 7 defensive rebounds to 2 in the first quarter, so 8 rebounds there to 7 for Perrysburg. So much, much better there on the boards for Liberty Center. Perrysburg, though, getting 16 shots to Liberty Center's 5. So Liberty Center right now 2 of 12 from the floor to Perrysburg's 3 of 31. So big difference there in the numbers. So we'll dissect those all again when we get back here at right about 9 or so minutes. Once again, the score, Perrysburg leads it 12-4 here at the Jungle.
This was just kind of a thing tonight to see if we could use it. I wouldn't be sure. All right, we're back here in the Jungle Liberty Center. Perrysburg out to a 12-4 lead. And, guys, we talked a little bit off hot microphone, off camera. Liberty Center's rebound woes are just killing them. And I think, Kiki, you saw it. They turned up the tenacity a little bit, but still turnovers and rebounds tells the story.
Their turnovers are killing them tonight. Every time they get down the floor, I just feel like they turn it over, and Perrysburg gets a chance to put it up.
Yeah, and I don't know how many turnovers does Perrysburg have.
And not only turnovers, guys, but I think the timeliness of the turnovers. Every time it seems like Liberty Center can kind of cut into a lead or get a bucket or something, it seems like they have a bad turnover. 10 for Liberty, 8 for Perrysburg there in the first half. Once again, the big numbers for me, though, 2 of 12 for the floor for Liberty Center in the first half to Perrysburg's 3 of 31. So you're looking at about 19 extra shots there for the Jackets, and that's kind of the difference in this game. But still, only an 8-point game if you're the Tigers. So just got to claw your way back here and play your brand of basketball to start the second half. What do they say? First 3 minutes are always the most crucial. Yeah. Atkinson, good pass there to Fosnight. Fosnight will shoot the jump shot. Rims out, no good. Tries to get her own rebound. It'll be a jump ball. And then it'll go to Perrysburg. So it'll be controlled by McConaughey. It'll be McConaughey, Everett, Bortz, Fryer, and Trzynski to start for the Jackets. And Zintek, Crew, Bailey, Atkinson, and Fosnight to start for the Tigers. Tigers coming out in a little 2-3 zone action. Now McConaughey will drive. She'll pull up and take the jump shot. Misses, back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, kicked out there to Everett. Her shot up, no good. Rebound to Macy Crew. Now Atkinson ahead to Bailey. Bailey, good dribble. Attacks the left side there, and foul is called. And I think they're going to get Tori Trzynski for her first, as Maddie Bailey now will go to the line for the Tigers.
You got to like Maddie Bailey. She's going to be aggressive with the ball, and she's good on both sides of the rim.
Yeah, we were literally just talking about her tenacity on defense in that first half, and we'll see if she can get a couple of buckets here to spark this Tiger offense. Bailey's first free throw stayed in the cup good. Second one on the way. She cans it good. 2 big free throws there for the Lady Tigers, who cut the lead to 6. 12-6 the score here. Just underway in the third quarter. Once again, Tigers coming out in that zone defense, usually playing that stiff man-to-man as Fosnight gets a block inside, and then rebound there to Zintek. Atkinson back ahead to Bailey, up to Fosnight. Fosnight, good action there in the paint. Good block inside from Janie Bortz.
But, she didn't make that, but I'm going to tell you what, that's good work for her down there to post up against somebody that's bigger, taller, stronger.
Good defense, I thought, there from Crew, but she's going to get called for the foul on Tori Trzynski. Yeah, Cap, I think that's a great point. You know what else that she did really well in that? She was really patient. She waited about 2 or 3 seconds, waited for things to kind of settle down, then she squared up and then went to the basket. So good work there for Fosnight. Just a good defensive play there as well by Bortz, who was able to come away with the block. Tori Trzynski makes the first free throw.
Yeah, and we talked early in the season about the scheduling and picking up games and whatever, and I call it the Ric Flair syndrome. You're gonna be the man, you got to beat the man. Woo, and so Liberty Center scrimmage start, Perrysburg, the gauntlet, and this is good work for the Lady Tigers.
Good job there to beat the press. Fosnight will take the three-pointer, misses long, backside rebound tipped around, and they'll say off of.
I thought she was fouled. Fosnight on the shot.
It'd be an inbounds play, looking for Atkinson. Kicks to Fosnight. Fosnight, once again, good job there being patient. Puts it on the deck, shot up no good. Gets her own rebound and scores! Good job there from Aletha Fosnight. Foul's going to be called on number 12, Sydney Everett. just a tough position foul there. If you're Sydney, she just kind of found herself in the wrong spot under Fosnight, and then when Fosnight had it, her arm was also kind of lodged in there, and Fosnight able to go through the contact and score, and she'll get the and one free throw. Free throw on the way, no good. Bailey with great hustle tries to save the rebound.
Got punched in the mouth.
And a big smile on her face there, as it looked like. I think when Trzynski came across, might have got her in the face, but Maddie Bailey, no stranger to physicality, and they're actually going to say Liberty Center basketball.
What?
Okay. So another inbound play to Fosnight. Fosnight hits the jump shot. Good.
Phil,
I don't know how that was off of. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Was that a sympathy call because she got slapped?
I'm not sure, but Kiki, like you said, if they hand me the ball, I'm going to inbound it and go with it. So good extra pass there to Bortz. Bortz tried to get it back over to Everett. Liberty Center being stingy in this zone defense, guys. They've really kind of gotten Perrysburg a little off their momentum offensively, and it's worked well here in the second quarter as the Tigers have cut this thing to 4. Trzynski, nice job inside, able to knife in and score inside on the paint. Tigers now try to beat that pressure again. Turnover there by McConaughey. She'll dribble all the way up with the right hand and scores. And a timeout here from Coach Williams and Coach Weimer.
Coach Williams' head's red, so.
Yeah, Coach Williams is not happy about that last series down there as the effort, Cap, I think that's really been the key. Kiki, it's really just been effort. Perrysburg has gotten their way to some hustle and found a way to get some of these extra shots. And just like that, we saw it 10-14, and all of a sudden a 4-point game is an 8-point game, and I think that's where you see the frustration.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's, I think one of the two of you made a comment earlier is Liberty Center looks hurried. Yeah. They're hurried, and guys, it really is. I have this saying all the time. It's all about reps, and that's exactly why coaches are looking for teams like this to play, because you got to get in these situations. It's why the varsity team's playing the Anthony Waynes and the Liberty Bentons, and
that should be a good one this weekend.
Yes, sir.
There's a full slate of games on the schedule this weekend, not all being broadcasted, but all being played. As Atkinson goes underneath, good catch there by Zintek. Good extra pass to Fosnight. Fosnight cans the jump shot again. And Aletha Fosnight has came alive here on the scoring column in the third quarter and got the Tigers back to within 6, 18-12. Jackets lead it. Jackets now working against the zone. Trzynski in the corner, skip pass to McConaughey, tried to drive without the basketball, ends up regathering.
She walked.
Thought she got away with a travel, but they're going to get Hope Atkinson on a foul. Her second.
Perrysburg very aggressive on the drive. And usually you want to drive and dish, but they're just driving to the hoop and picking up fouls.
Peyton Hageman and Gabby Conrad will check in for the Tigers. Good defensive play there by Conrad. Trzynski knocked it out, but I think Maddie Bailey tried to go for it and hit her off her
Maddie
hand.
Bailey out.
Maybe Maddie Bailey was on the receiving end of a little pushing contact there, but nevertheless.
Mismatch underneath here. Addie Zentek on the center.
McConaughey drives now over to Fryer. Fryer, good job there by Zintek. But a good recovery out there by Ever, and a foul will be called on Maddie Bailey.
She was not happy about that one.
Well, no, it was a little forearm, make me some room.
Macy Crew checks in for the Tigers. .331 here to go in the third quarter. I think Boom Boom's got it up there on the
yes, he
scoreboard.
does.
Oh, he's got the fancy schmancies going now. Huh? Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
That's one of the things with our new software. We've got a lot of other overlays and things that we can do, so all built to enhance the broadcast here. So
what a good floater. I don't know how that stayed down, but it did. Tigers did a nice job defensively on their rotations, but good job there by the Jackets. Zintek up to Conrad. Conrad, good pass there. Bort's able to tip it, and then it'll be out of bounds to Chloe Moeller, and the Jackets will have it.
And Coach Williams is like, wow, go to the rack. You had it. You know, he wants his girls to be aggressive, go to the rack.
Well, and I think in that situation on a 2-on-1, you do want to put it on the deck and make the defender try to commit before you make that decision. I think that's kind of where Coach Williams is going with that. Now Trzynski kicks it. That's Everett. Everett back to Trzynski. Trzynski back to Everett. Everett will step into a three-pointer. Misses, no good. Rebound inside to Bortz.
Well, they're letting I'm sorry, Phil. They're letting number 10 for Perrysburg just run around. Nobody's putting a body on her, hook her, grab her, something, man.
It's hard to rebound out of a zone. You have to be able to put a body and box out. Open three-pointer there for Mefford in the corner. Misses, no good. And Zintek skies in for the rebound.
The shortest girl on the floor
athleticism,
is
that she can jump, man. Holy smokes. Conrad now with it right wing. She'll kick it over to Zintek. Over to Crew.
Fire it. Oh, I want Macy Crew to take that shot.
Crew drives, and she's going to get a foul drawn there. Good aggressive take to the hole by Macy Crew. And a foul is called. They're going to say 35. 35 on the call. I thought they were going to get Jamie Bortz, who was the one that was actually in the contact, but maybe Trzynski grabbed her from behind, but nevertheless, Crew to shoot two. First free throw, good for Macy Crew. Big free throw there for the Tigers. Cuts the lead to 7. Good minutes there from Tori Trzynski. She's had a nice game defensively for the Jackets. Crew now will set at the free throw line. Her free throw up. Misses back iron, no good. And who else? Janie Bortz on the rebound for the Jackets.
Stop ball.
Now Mefford all the way to the basket and scores on the layup. Kendall Mefford, nice job there. She drove all the way to the paint. Nobody picked her up, and she scored on the layup. Zintek, good pass fake, good ball fake. Now Hageman has it, skips it over to Moeller. Now Conrad has it on the right wing, looks inside for Hageman. Hageman will have it. Good skip pass to Crew. Extra pass to Zintek.
Fire it.
Now back to Crew. Three-pointer just misses, no good. And Addie Zintek getting in on the board over to Hageman. Hageman's jump shot good, and that play was all Addie Zintek. Great effort there to strip away the rebound and got the shot to Hageman, who takes the lead down to 7.
She's 4'10", but plays 6'6".
Now Mefford will get a look at the three-pointer. It misses short, no good. Bortz tips the rebound out of bounds to the Tigers. Yeah. Good job there by Hageman. That time she was boxing out Bortz, and Bortz had nothing to do with it but hit it out of bounds, and the Tigers will have it.
Fosnight checks back in for the Tigers. Chloe Moeller takes a seat.
Crew to inbound, full court here for the Tigers. Conrad has it. Up to Zintek. Zintek over to Fosnight. Good catch there by Fosnight. Up strong with the right hand, and they're going to get a body foul called. It'll be on number 44, Regan Gossis. And Aletha Fosnight will go back to the free throw line for the Tigers. And Kiki, that was a very aggressive move by Fosnight. She did not hesitate at all, put her head down and got to the rack, and she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw, good for Fosnight. Hope Atkinson checks back into the game, and great effort, good minutes there from Zintek, as she was kind of the catalyst who really organized things at the full court pressure there as well. She really did a nice job handling that pressure. Fosnight, second free throw, rims out, no good. Rebound inside to Robinson.
Somebody's got to stop ball early this time. There you go. Don't let that penetration dribble occur.
Now it'll be Mefford. She'll control. She'll kick right wing now over to Fryer. Fryer back to Mefford. Skip pass over to Getchy. Getchy tries to go inside. Good steal there from the Tigers. Big possession here if you're Liberty Center. Chance to cut the lead from 6 to 4 or 3. Atkinson gets a good look at the three. Misses it short. No good. Rebound battled for by Getchy on the floor. Loose ball and a jump ball will keep the possession with the Tigers. So, guys, we've seen the hustle plays hurt Liberty, now starting to get on the floor and making some of those plays themselves.
You know, I think they know when Coach Williams' head turns red, it's time to go do something, or the locker room may not be pretty.
Crew to inbounds for the Tigers. She'll go topside to Conrad. Conrad with it on the drive. Kicks inside for Fosnight. Fosnight creates space. Puts up the jump shot. Missed it, no good. Rebound to Mefford. Man, Kendall Mefford is just really quick with the basketball up for Perrysburg. Good defense there by the Tigers. Mefford. And she will get called for the carrying violation and a turnover for the Jackets. 11.6 to go here in the quarter. Big possession for the Tigers, a chance to cut into that lead. Crew now on the inbound. She'll go to Fosnight. Fosnight puts it on the deck. 1-2 drive. Up with the right hand and scores! And Aletha Fosnight continues her hot quarter as she has 11 points now for the Tigers, and she is back to the free throw line once again for the three-point play. Aletha Fosnight really picking up some slack offensively here. Kiki, she has played a great third quarter.
Yeah. She's one of the most aggressive people I know, and you don't see that out of a lot of tall people typically, so for her, she just has both of those things, and she really makes use of it.
First free throw, or only free throw on the N1 conversion, no good. Hageman tried to battle for the rebound. Good job there defensively by the Tigers not to allow a shot attempt. And that is how the third quarter is going to come to an end here at the Jungle as Perrysburg leads Liberty Center 22-18 at the end of the third quarter.
Okay. Well, we're still working out the technical difficulties. If you can't hear Kiki, somebody text us, let us know. We've had a couple people here and there. You got to love new software, Phil, but it's all part of the growth. I tell you, one of the other things that we're doing to help grow what Tiger Sports Life can do is we're starting the Tiger Sports Life Foundation. And we'll have some stuff on our website where you can help us and basically donate to the foundation. And those foundation funds will be used to grow our programming, grow our student interaction. We're going to give 2 scholarships away, 1 boy, 1 girl scholarship to anyone going into broadcasting or communications. So we're looking to do that. Many great things. If you are interested, before we get our information up on the website, we got the legalese looking at it now. We got to have the legalese look at it before you put it up there because it's a tax deductible donation to the foundation. You can get a hold of myself, Scott Barrett, Phil, Kiki. Kiki will help you. If you want to get involved with us, but look for that on our website, lctigersportslive.com, for details.
So Liberty Center shot at 4 of 11 there in that third quarter. Or excuse me, 5 of 15 in that third quarter. Perrysburg shot at 4 of 11 in the quarter. So Liberty Center doing a much better job there, getting some shot attempts. We'll see how they can close out here in the fourth. Liberty Center staying in that zone. Staying in that little bit of a matchup 1-2-2 type zone. Perrysburg will kick to the corner, and they're going to get a foul on Macy Crew.
Kiki, you might have to sing a little bit to get people to see if your mic's working.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh.
I'm not very good with the vocals.
You got it. We got all kinds of shenanigans going on up here. We need to get one of these cameras up here that face us so people can just laugh at us. We can provide entertainment in itself. So Carly Fryer will get the inbounds pass, and the Jackets will reload on the offense. Good job there by Mefford. Finds an open Fryer. Her shot up, no good. Rebound battle for gathered by Crew. Crew now on the drive, and it'll be stripped from behind from Sydney Everett.
Chloe Moeller turned her back on the play, and nobody helped Macy Crew.
Jackets now back with it on offense. Baseline drive there from Fryer. Shot up, missed it, no good. Maddie Bailey on the rebound. Tigers much improved defensively on the boards over the third quarter. Now Bailey on the drive. Thought about the shot. Kicks to Fosnight. Fosnight on the deck. Extra pass for Moeller. Moeller puts up the 3. No good. Rebound backside for Bailey. And I think lost it, but it ends up in her and Bortz's hand, and it'll be a jump ball. Tigers keep possession.
Yeah, that was fortunate because Maddie Bailey and Fosnight both had their hands on, and I think they looked at each other and was going to let go and decided the last minute.
Good hustle from Maddie Bailey over there.
Not sure what the call is.
No, it changed direction. There was no way it didn't get hit.
So they'll say off of Liberty Center.
But they called it that way, therefore it must be.
So off of the Tigers, Perrysburg now will have it. Once again, 4-point lead for the Jackets. And what's been a very competitive second half, what started a little slow. A loose ball on the deck, gathered, three-pointer put up, and that's going to be over the back. Great check out from Macy Crew, and a foul's called on Tori Trzynski. You know, she's had Kendall Mefford, number 11, has had some pretty good looks. She's had a really nice game. She's been all over the place, just hasn't gotten some of those good looks to go. Atkinson now gets it in. Good pass there, or good interception from McConaughey. Her layup up, no good. Great defense there from Atkinson not to get a foul called. So no harm done. Atkinson now kicks corner to Moeller. Moeller will use the screen, now kicks topside to Zintek. Zintek loses it for a minute, now regathers. Fosnight, high post catch, baseline for Zintek. Zintek's little jump shot misses, no good. Rebound tipped by Fosnight and out of bounds to the Jackets.
Right. It's one of those, if Fosnight wouldn't have tipped it, Eddie Zintek would have had her own rebound for a layup. But you got to go for the ball, so you can't.
Love that pass, too, by Fosnight over to Zintek. Zintek with a nice little short corner shot. She's very capable to hit that, just unable to get it to go on that one. Now McConaughey will control. Pass tip there by Zintek. Might have got away with a travel, but nevertheless, Maddie Bailey will come up with the steal.
That was a trade-off, a travel for a turnover.
Now Bailey thought about the three, puts it on the deck.
Fire it.
Kicks to Atkinson. Atkinson buries the three. Great pass from Maddie Bailey, who drew the defense. Kicked it to Hope Atkinson, and the Tigers are within one, 22-21 with 3:30 to go.
Phil, what was the score? I mean, Danny marks it down. What was the halftime score? It was like 12-4, 14-4?
It was 12-4. The Tigers once again come up with another steal. And Kiki, this is an entirely different Tiger team here in the second half that we've seen than what we saw in the first half.
These girls have really turned it around and came out looking a lot stronger and haven't allowed Perrysburg to do half the things that they were doing in the first half.
You know, Cap, we talk about you go in, you make adjustments. It's very clear that the Tigers have made some adjustments and moving to that new game plan is Maddie Bailey on the drive. Good block there from Bortz to adjust the shot. Fryer now kicks it into Mefford. Mefford in the corner goes down to
that's a foul.
And I think they're going to get Fosnight actually on that foul. Not a bad foul if you're the Tigers. She tried to go for the ball, just ended up getting a wrist. Good aggressiveness there. Yeah, boom, boom, bombing over here reminding Cap he's not allowed to bark at the refs.
He's going to pinch me.
He's doing a great job over there keeping him honest. Attaboy, Cole. As McConaughey now kicks it out top side to Mefford. Back to McConaughey. Back to Mefford. Perrysburg not forcing the action here, just being content. And now Moeller will come out and put some pressure on McConaughey. Now they'll kick to Fryer. Back to McConaughey. So if the Tigers, this is the Achilles of this zone defense. If the Tigers are going to sit back in the zone, the Jackets are going to be able to stall as Zintek gets a tip pass. Good hustle by Zintek, runs into the scorer's table. And I think they're actually going to get a foul, and they're going to get 14 for Perrysburg on a foul, and Lauren McConaughey will pick up her foul. So great effort by Zintek. Bashes into the scorer's table. She doesn't care. It's Liberty Center basketball. I think that's what the Perrysburg coach is getting an explanation. But Coach Weimer, nevertheless, is going to get a timeout. So good timeout there from Coach Weimer. Cap, let's talk a little bit about how busy we're going to be this weekend. Obviously, girls are going to be back in action on Thursday. I think they are on the road against the Bulldogs.
Yes,
from
they
Swan,
are.
if I'm not mistaken. We will be right back here on Friday night at 6 o'clock for a JV tip between the Swanton Bulldog varsity boys basketball team and your Liberty Center boys team. And then we will not be there on the broadcast for either of these, but the girls team going to have a heck of a matchup on Saturday night as they will travel down State Route 75 over to Liberty Benton High School for a really, really good matchup as those Liberty Benton girls, very, very quality team. And your boys will turn around and be on the road against the Blackbirds of Pettysville, who always seem to be just a tough matchup. And I'll tell you what, the Leplemeyer and the Ripke kid are definitely a good 1-2 punch there for the Blackbirds.
And I'm actually allowed back into Pettysville now, so.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Hey, we got a quick second. Kiki, you're doing indoor track season. Talk a little bit about indoor track. Right, you guys underway or?
So we've had a few of us has done 3 meets now. I've done 2 along with a few other people. And so we practice 3 days a week, lift. We run actually in the varsity commons here, pretty much down the hallway, and we have our own little mechanisms that we set up, and we make it work. But We have a few pole vaulters. They're doing pretty good. Me and Callie are long jumping for the girls, and I think we have Trey Flory coming in for the boys. So
Nice.
we're getting us some jumping in, getting us ready to go to outdoor, and then a few of us are running some relays and some 60 meters. So we're looking pretty good and hoping that it benefits us.
Is there anything good pass there from Bailey, and Fosnight scores? Maddie Bailey with a great bounce pass. Fosnight a strong catch and scores, and Liberty Center has its first lead of the game since 2-1 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now McConaughey will drive. She has it on the baseline. Good extra pass there to Bortz. Bortz, good up fake. Shot up, no good. Maddie Bailey on the rebound for the Tigers. And Hope Atkinson now will control. I just want to mention something real quick. You mentioned Trey Flory. Is there anything that guy doesn't do? He rides dirt bikes. He does football. He does all kinds of sports. Now he does indoor track. That's great stuff. I love that.
He's a pretty talented kid.
Moeller on the drive. Shot up, no good. Loose ball gathered there by Janie Bortz for the Yellow Jackets. And man, she has had a great game on the boards. Now McConaughey drives. Good pass to Bortz. Shot up, no good. Rebound grabbed there by Fosnight. I don't know how Zintek was able to contest that shot without fouling,
Zintek.
but
that's all you got to say.
She is all over the place. Her athleticism and ability to jump helps her be able to contest some of that stuff. Now Tigers with a 1-point lead with under a minute to go. Bailey now controls. She kicks to Zintek. Zintek now over to Atkinson. Atkinson controls. She'll trigger the three-pointer. Misses long, no good. Fosnight battles on the rebound, gets the offensive rebound, back to Atkinson, and now Bailey will control. Atkinson with the basketball. She'll kick it to Moeller. Moeller now with 30 seconds. Pass over to Fosnight. Fosnight back to Bailey, over to Atkinson. Atkinson now kicks topside to Bailey. Bailey skip pass over to Moeller. And a timeout called by Coach Weimer. That is a fantastic timeout call there from Coach Weimer. Perrysburg, I'm not sure if they wanted to foul. I don't know if they were just trying to be. They actually, I don't mind them letting some clock run off there. You still got 20, 30 seconds, but now you got to play the foul game.
Yeah, and
what a sequence. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I don't know. You go back to that rebound. Zintek just put her hand up in there, and the Perrysburg offensive player, it ended up on the back of her, and Fosnight just kind of picked it off. It's like, okay. Great ball handling by the Tigers coming down and not letting, and the coach, you're right, the coach was yelling, get the ball, go to the ball, foul the ball. And the Tigers just kept with that nice skip pass. Nobody panicked. I think what I've seen happen in the last probably 3 or 4 minutes is, the Tigers aren't rushed. They looked like they were a little overwhelmed. It's a Division I school, maybe a little bit in their head, but Liberty wasn't overwhelmed in that last sequence, and that was a very mature sequence for the Tigers.
Yeah, they made every extra pass they needed to, and they made good passes. They were strong passes. They've been strong with the ball. Now you're going to have to continue to do that as Perrysburg's going to play the foul game. Zintek into Atkinson. Atkinson now, and she'll get fouled. Good effort there.
I call that an intentional.
I don't think Atkinson minds. She'll get up and brush it off as she's full of she loves some contact there.
She had the greatest quote in an 8th grade game. We were somewhere, and it was just hack-a-shack, and she just looked at the refs like, oh, it's going to be like that, huh?
I feel like Hope would go out there and do the exact same thing. So.
And they're going to get another foul called. Atkinson again. Down to 14 seconds. So Tigers have found a way to knock off 6 seconds here, 6 crucial seconds, as Zintek once again will inbound. Next foul will give the Tigers the bonus. That's the 4th foul on Sydney Everett. Tigers trying to get it in. Cross-court pass to Atkinson, intercepted there by Everett. Everett now with it at the top of the key. She'll kick it to McConaughey. McConaughey, skip pass to Fryer. Her shot up. Got it to go with 4 seconds. And a timeout is called for Coach Weimer and the Tigers. We'll see if they put some more time back on the clock.
Well, and that's confusing whether it's a 2 or a 3.
We'll see what the call is. It is a 2-pointer, so it'll give Perrysburg a 2-point lead. Tigers there with no timeouts left, could not take a timeout. Zintek had to try to throw it to Atkinson. Good steal there by Sydney Everett. Was able to kick it up. Found Carly Fryer, who's had some really good looks at the three-point line and some good looks at the jump shot. Unable to get it to go previously. Couldn't have hit a bigger shot there.
She came in clutch.
So 2.5 seconds. Tigers are going to have to go to the length of the court. Sorry, they did have one timeout left there, so just used the last one. Tigers are going to have to go the full length of the court here. Bailey can run the baseline. See what the Tigers decide to do. They'll run a little switch play there for Bailey. Bailey will get a shot up. And a really good game here tonight, folks. As if you were tuning in, it was a really good basketball game. As we mentioned, 12-4 there in the second to start the third quarter. Tigers do a great job defensively. Found some offense there to be able to get themselves back in the game. But credit Perrysburg, who did just what they needed to do to come in here and find a way to win this game.
Yeah, and Liberty's ability. I think they got a loss, which nobody wants to lose. But I think they got out of this game what they were looking for. Put this team under pressure, make them overwhelmed, put them up against a Division I opponent, and see what they do. And I think they got out of them what they were looking for, Phil. Other than the victory, I think, they're looking for, some good things, and I think they got that. So, hey, while Phil's looking at some stats here, once again, join us. The boys will take on Swanton. That'll actually be, I believe, still a freshman JV varsity game as the Swanton Bulldogs come to town to take on our boys. And then the next girls game is
Bryan next week at home on Thursday
Bryan
the 1st.
On Thursday. And I'll tell you what, we are trying to put together kind of a college game day thing on Wednesday. We've reached out to Bryan, see if Coach Grosjean and a couple of the girls have come over, and Tiger Sports Live is looking to do a live event here at school on Wednesday. And we'll keep you posted on our social media, but I'll tell you what, that's I know Liberty's going to Liberty Benton, or the girls are going to Liberty Benton. The boys are, and then they're going to Swanton. Swanton's a big league matchup. They can't overlook Swanton. Swanton will take them down if they overlook them. But, man, that is going to be what I would say the game of the year in the girls' NWAL division. So,
just to finish up some stuff here in the fourth quarter, Liberty Center finished the fourth 2 of 8 shooting from the field. Out rebound at Perrysburg 4-2. Liberty with 3 turnovers. Perrysburg with 2. None bigger than that last turnover there. Perrysburg finished 1 of 7 for the game. Perrysburg was 8 of 49 from the field to Liberty Center's 49 to Liberty Center's 9 of 35. Big difference at the free throw line. Perrysburg got there in the first half. Liberty Center got there in the second half. Perrysburg able to make one more shot really was the big difference here. I think both teams played very, very well defensively, a little sluggish offensively. We kind of expected that, but like Captain said, I think got exactly what you wanted out of this. The girls a very hard-fought game, and for experience and talking down the line, I think they got exactly what they wanted.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. A victory for the Perrysburg Lady Yellow Jackets. A great game. I think win, lose, or draw, a great game for the Liberty Center Lady Tigers. I think they got out of it what they wanted.
Especially when you're a few games behind. That's like almost playing 2 right there with that quality of opponent.
Yeah, so. and they got pressured. They recovered. They showed, Kiki talked about the tenacity and with Letha Fosnight had a big second half for the Lady Tigers. So, all right, well, for the Snowman, Phil Snow and Kiki Moss, I'm Mark the Captain Bly, and we're going to get out of here. It's a victory for the Yellow Jackets of Perrysburg over the Lady Tigers. But anyway, folks, it's always good night, and it's always good Tiger sports.